This short video will show you our Panther Pride training here at Pleasant View Elementary, where students are ready to learn, respectful, and responsible in everything that they say and do. Panther Pride in the hallways, lockers, and hooks involve us making sure that you have all the supplies you need for class. Be sure that you keep the hallway clear for others to walk past. Keep your locker clean. Offer to help others. Be sure that you're walking in the hallway. Greet others who greet you in a one voice when you're without your class, and when you're with your class, use a zero voice. You can just wave in the hallway to other people, and then speak and act appropriately to all peers and adults in the hallway. Here we have an example of a class who is moving in the hallway with zero voices. They're moving from the classroom to the hallway to their art class, and they're doing an excellent job showing Panther Pride. Here we have examples of students who have already walked on the right-hand side of the hallway, and they're waiting for classes to begin, and they are waiting using zero voices. Great job showing Panther Pride. This is an example of students who are taking care of their personal items, making sure that everything is up on their hooks, everything is off the floor and clear so that we are able to safely travel through our hallways here at Pleasant View. This is Panther Pride in the lunchroom. When you come into the lunchroom, you need to be sure that you're waiting in line patiently and also have your number ready for the cashier. You need to be open to new food choices that we have available to you. And then when you're finished eating, be sure that you're finished chewing your food before you raise your hand to be dismissed. And we're going to show you an example of someone who has cleaned up their area and is ready to stack their tray appropriately. Also remember Kafudi and talking quietly in the lunchroom. Alright, we have Reagan with us this morning to show us how to properly empty your lunch tray into the garbage, and then also how to stack it neatly. So Reagan has already raised her hand to be dismissed, and she's come up to the garbage can. Go ahead, Reagan. She taps it a couple times on the side of the tray to make sure everything's off of the tray, and then she makes sure that she fits it like a puzzle. Can you show us again, Reagan, how the student should do that? Because you see all those parts, they fit together just like that. And perfect job. Now Reagan's ready to go line up to go outside. Thanks, Reagan. I wanted to take just a few minutes to walk you through some things that we expect in our bathrooms here at Pleasant View. First of all, after you're done using the restroom, be sure that you do flush the toilet. So that's the first thing that you want to do after you're finished. And if you do see toilets that are not flushed, please be sure and flush them. Some of the toilets handles need to be held down a little bit longer than others because we have some older toilets here. So please remember that. And then after you're done using the restroom, you want to be sure that you are washing your hands. There are soap dispensers in here as well. Use 2 squirts of soap, wash your hands, and then you can turn to the dispenser here, the paper dispenser, and you're going to do 2 pulls, tear off, dry your hands, and then we say 2 points at the very end, and that means that you're going to walk over to the garbage can and score 2 points. That's Panther Pride in the bathroom. This is Panther Pride on the bus. We want to be sure that we walk appropriately to board the bus. We also want to be ready to board the bus when the bus arrives and the driver calls you on to the bus. Be sure that you greet the driver with a hello or a good afternoon or a good morning. Be sure that you remain in the same seat for the entire bus ride. And when you're waiting for the bus to pull in, stay back from the curb. And then also be sure to ride your assigned bus and keep the aisles clear. This is Panther Pride outside and in the community. We want to be sure that we dress for the weather. We wait patiently before and after school, either to enter the building or exit the building. What is on the ground stays on the ground. Be sure that you don't pick up any leaves or twigs. Keep your jackets on or around your waist, and use equipment appropriately outside. We also want you to remember that you need to stay in the grassy areas to play. That means don't go beyond the soccer field. And also be sure to stay off of the wall on the second playground. Thanks again for joining us for Panther Pride training at Pleasant View Elementary School.